What's up, y'all? It's cracking. It's D. About to react to this vid by Afro. This is 7 most unique black families nobody believes are real. I like these compilations. They be having some interesting characters that they introduce us to. So let's see who's on this vid. Let's watch.
When I got to child number 8, I was like, oh, that's a lot now. But then I didn't consider my wife wanted more.
Whoa. This guy is a badass.
Everyone belongs to a family, and no family is like another. Each family is unique, special, and could be a pain in the ass. The families in today's video aren't the type we see every day. Here are 7 most unusual black families you won't believe exist. Let's go. Number 7. World's only surviving nanoplates.
19 months after they were born, the world's first surviving non-uplets are going home.
Miracles, wonders, luck, whatever you call it, you will still agree that this isn't something we see every day. Twins, we see every day. Triplets, not a lot. Nanoplates, now that's something worth talking about. This family holds a record for the most children delivered at a single birth to survive. At first, doctors in Mali thought that this woman was carrying 7 kids. However, after she was flown to a specialist hospital in Morocco, it turned out that she was actually pregnant with 9, 5 girls and 4 boys. According to their mother, 28-year-old Halima Sisse, it's not easy to put them to sleep altogether. She and her husband spends a lot of time cuddling them to sleep. Number 6. League of Eights.
I will go crazy.
This beautiful couple are a true definition of what it means to be fertile.
I always wanted a big family.
How many kids did you have?
20.
Meet the Rosario family, who despite being in their late 20s and 30s respectively, already have 8 kids. Let's line them up real quick for a short roll call, shall we?
Okay, Jamel,
Michael,
Angelo,
Gimani,
Armani,
Sincere,
Kaza,
and the expecting baby.
The family is often bombarded with hateful comments like, stop using our tax money. Have you heard of birth control? And how many fathers do they have? According to her, some of her kids were conceived despite being on contraceptives, so she just gave up on using pills. You're probably wondering how they are able to afford such a huge lifestyle. Well, according to the couple, they live within their means and have a great budgeting system. Number 5. The king with 100 wives.
3rd wife of the current phone, and one of almost 100 queens.
Abumbi II, the 11th phone, or king of Bafut, Cameroon, has close to 100 wives. Well, they weren't all his to start with, and it isn't like he went snatching other people's wives. You see, according to a local tradition, when a phone dies, his successor inherits all his wives and then marries his own queens. So, just imagine for a second, kings before him left behind more than 50 wives, plus his own wives equals 100? That multiplied by the number of children, well, you get the idea. The queens have a great role to play in the kingdom. It's up to these queens to shape their husband into a good king.
There are many queens. I met others came behind me, and others will still be coming. Because our tradition have it that when you are king, the elderly wives, they remain to hand down the tradition to the younger wives and also teach you, the king, the tradition.
Though polygamy is often met with criticism in the West, there are some African cultures who deem it a valuable tradition. So,
there you have it.
If it works for you, it works for you.
The Piebald family. This family has been living with this rare skin condition known as Piebaldism. Young Samuel's family have had the same special markings in their family for 4 generations, with his great-great-grandfather being the first known case in the family tree. Piebaldism is a genetic condition that causes severe depigmentation of the skin, commonly present across the forehead, body, and scalp. It can also cause patches of white hair and increases the risk of sunburn and cancer. This family used to be bullied for their appearances and often struggle to feel confident in their own skin, despite facing hardships of all sorts. This family is strong, and thanks to the
modeling careers,
they have started receiving media coverage, with some of the kids going into modeling. Number 3, the tattoo family. Well, adults have the liberty of turning their bodies into the Sistine Chapel. But when this is done on the skin of a 1-year-old,
wait,
I don't know what to call that.
Not
my son Traylon, he loved temporary tattoos, and I enjoy putting them on.
Shamika, a tattoo enthusiast and fashion designer, started carving her son, Traylon,
bitch.
with body art when he was just about 6 months.
Traylon's first tattoo was when he was 6 months.
According to her son loves the temporary tattoos, sneakers, chains, and all of that.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, girl. Don't put this on his... He is a goddamn baby. Is he even talking? He don't even look like he talking. He got a goddamn pacifier in his mouth. He's talking about, he loved tattoos and jewelry. Girl, that's what you like. Don't put this on this little baby. I mean, do you? It's your baby. It's cute. It's interesting. I wouldn't do it with my goddamn baby if I ever had a baby. But, girl, don't sit here and be like, this is what this baby wants.
As she's been labeled a bad mom by netizens. I get a lot of backlash because people are not used to seeing a baby.
He's a literal baby.
Comments like, he's gonna get shot in the streets. She's raising her son as a gangster and a thug are just a few of the many comments she receives every day. Would you put a tattoo on your 1-year-old kid? Number 2, breast milk at 8. Breast milk. We've all had the privilege of tasting it at some point, but definitely not at the age of 8.
I like it a lot.
This family became the laughing stock of trolls after a TikTok video of this woman breastfeeding her 8-year-old daughter went viral. It all started after Lizzie was breastfeeding her 1-year-old daughter, Zelly. Maya, who was 8 at the time, asked her mom for her share of the milk.
She tried it and she was like, oh, it's like vanilla ice cream. I like it a lot. It was so natural.
Lizzie's husband and father to the kids then thought this was a beautiful and natural moment, so decided to film Maya taking her mother's milk and posted it on TikTok. The breastfeeding video went viral, and boy, did hell break loose.
Okay, it seems like she just did it that one time. It doesn't seem like she's consistently breastfeeding this grown-ass 8-year-old. If that was the case, I'd be like, all right, you're doing too much. And I get, there is debate about that, because it's like, oh, well, this is good for the baby. Yes, for the fucking baby. But once they become a toddler and they could talk and they asking for your titty, that means they're too old. And I don't feel like the whatever added benefit they're getting from the milk, I don't think it would outweigh the psychological effect. That's just my opinion, but what the fuck? It's your titty, your baby. Do what you want.
All the comments. I've received a lot of hate messages online. It was in general from TikTok. It was like, who's this woman? She's totally crazy. How come she can breastfeed her 8-year-old daughter?
Well, it turned out it isn't only young Maya who enjoys her mother's milk. Her dad loves it too.
Nice, Virgin.
Yeah, he tries.
Number 1, the dancing 14.
Tries it is one thing. She's not breastfeeding that 8-year-old though. On a regular basis.
This family isn't only massive in number, but they certainly made a name for themselves as TikTok's #1 dance family. And you bet the mean comments were not in a short supply.
The negative comments bother me a little.
A lot.
Depending on what is said. Oh, are you married? And I said yes. Well, and she says, well, I hope he doesn't leave you, because I have 6 and my husband left me.
Girl, that's you.
Despite some of these mean comments, the family are still loved by many on social media.
People say a lot of weird,
with many fans commenting on their incredibly beautiful and close bond. The family of 14 have always enjoyed dancing and performing together.
Period, little boy.
But it wasn't until 2021 they began sharing their family talent on social media. Within months, the family had gone viral. Now, is your family like any of these families? Leave us a comment down.
My family's boring, bro. Fucking adorable. I love this. I love the family choreography. But yeah, I mean, my opinion is, do what the fuck you want. It's your life. I don't understand why people have so much to say about other people's lives and how they live them. It's so fucking bizarre. Y'all are so lame. Like, who cares? That is her titty and her 8-year-old. If that's what she wants to do, even if she wants to consistently breastfeed her. Of course, I have an opinion on it in my head, but I don't feel the need to express that to her. Like, that's just weird. I'm gonna think my opinion, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't need to reach out to her and do all of that extra shit. That's very strange. And obviously I have my opinion on this channel because this is what I get paid to do. Like, this is my literal job. But if it wasn't, you wouldn't hear a fucking peep from me about any of these people online, any of these celebrities, because what does that have to do with me? And when you are, you know, using your little Twitter fingers and talking shit to people on TikTok and shit, take a second thought and ask yourself, what does that have to do with you? And why aren't you putting more energy into your own fucking life? And why do you care so much? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Anyway, that's just me, my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all thought, though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye!